I'm going to work my way through this list as quickly as I can and know that not all of it's going to stick, but we're recording this and you guys will have access to the recording later. But that we're really not even here for the information. Okay. We're here for the experiences. We're here for the exercises. But the information has its importance too. And a large part of it is the framework, is setting up the framework. So that's what we're going to do with words. If you have something to write on, I would encourage you to grab it. And I would encourage you to be as still and as present with us as you can. All right. So what is the point of the multiverse? The best point that I can give you is just basically two. Number one is manifestation. If you're interested in creating what you desire, understanding the multiverse, understanding your probable selves, understanding probable realities is one of the easiest ways to do it. So that's number one, is manifestation. But there's a much more important reason, and that's number two, and that is realization. Okay. And this is the point I've made several days in a row on the live, which is a lot of people see the idea of the multiverse. There's other versions of me as the value of it is to jump into a different timeline with more shit, with a prettier girl or a bigger yacht or whatever. And that's not the value, is to jump into a different version of yourself with better shit. You can do that, but that's not the real value. The real value is learning to feel that each of these different versions of you are just as true as you are, because they are all you, right? Like they wouldn't be alternative versions of you. They wouldn't be probable versions of you if they weren't you. And so the value you get by extracting and connecting to these pools of information and experience and wisdom, that far outweighs any given thing that you think you want to manifest. Okay. I'm not telling you not to manifest. We're all here to play with creation. I'm telling you, manifesting isn't the fucking point. You know why? Because of that stamp I was talking about the other day. This too shall pass, right? That stamp. You can manifest anything you want to in the entire universe, but it will not last. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It's the oldest law of shamanic healing, is that nothing lasts. And as long as we are in denial of that, we are trapping ourselves inside of a small dimension of experience. When we let go of the idea that we exist here and now, and this is the only version of us, instead of losing ourselves, which is what the ego is terrified of, instead of losing ourselves, we gain a billion other selves. We gain a billion others. It's an experience of unity. It's not an experience of fracturing. And you guys all love the archetype cards. You know that they represent your masks, your internal schisms, right? Well, the point of the archetypes isn't to go down and dig deeper and deeper and find all the different, more divided versions of you. The point is that they're all you, okay? They're all you. And the way that I described this in the last couple of days, I've got a couple of analogies for it. One is a book, and I told this parable today, is that people are running around believing that they're letters, and a letter has no meaning by itself. And so we run around trying to figure out how to line out, how to get close to other things so that we create meaning. And A has no meaning, right? And so then eventually we find words that we're connected to, and we believe we're the word. And then eventually we expand a little bit and we start believing that we're sentences. We start believing we're sentences, and then paragraphs, and eventually an entire page. And we believe that we are the page. And we're terrified of running out of time because someone's going to turn it. Okay? And the idea of the multiverse is understanding you're not a letter, and you're not a sentence, and you're not a page. There's a whole lot of pages. And guess what? You're not even the book. You're the one writing the book. You understand? You're the one writing the book, but you're stuck being a letter or a word or a sentence. That's what linear experiences. That's what the ego is. That's how the identity operates. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to open perception up a little bit, like in a fitness class. You're going to open your body up again. You're going to like stretch a little bit. You're going to get moving. We're going to open our perception up a little bit, and we're going to notice what happens. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Hit me in the chat if you have any questions so far. Okay, so manifestation and realization are the two most important reasons to with the multiverse. Okay. Next, I want to talk about technology. Technology is not what you think it is. Most people think technology is stuff. They think it's circuits and plastic and metal. Technology is any repeatable process to achieve any specific result. Technology is any repeatable process to achieve any specific result. Meditation is technology. Yoga is technology. Pranayama, breath control, is technology. Qigong and Tai Chi are technology. Are you guys getting it? Are you understanding it? Technology is any repeatable process to achieve specific results. Okay, so we're going to use the multiverse to achieve specific results. We're going to use this concept of the multiverse as a tool. Okay, so let's get a sense of what we're dealing with here, right? We've got 3 dimensions of space, 1 dimension of time. What is the 5th dimension? The 5th dimension is energy. The 5th dimension is consciousness. The 5th dimension is spirit. I can't wait to see you guys' notes. The 5th dimension is spirit, consciousness, energy. And in order to begin to shift into the 5th dimension, we have to let go of our attachments to time and space. Time and space are a hypnotic induction mechanism. Time and space are a hypnotic induction mechanism. They are there to hypnotize you. Time and space are there to hypnotize you. Words trap us in time. It's why the monkey mind will not shut up ever. It's because if it does, you will check out of time. Words trap us in time. And movement traps us in space. Woo! Words trap us in time, and movement traps us in space. If you stop moving, you will check out of space. If you stop thinking or speaking, you will check out of time. That probably doesn't make sense to many of you right now, but in an hour and a half, I promise you it will. Okay? I promise. All right. So the 4 dimensions are hypnotic mechanisms, and we have to be willing to walk away from the video game in order to see a larger picture. As long as you're playing Monopoly, you're never going to understand climbing trees. You're never going to understand playing soccer or kissing girls because you're trapped playing Monopoly. It's a different dimension, okay?